I gotta get home to sleep.
Discuss the costume lunatic who just literally destroyed a bank. Wait, you think I'm talking about Herman Schultz? Oh, no. I meant Spider. Look, Schultz is a career criminal. Obviously disturbed. I mean, he calls himself the Shocker. So I don't expect him to act like a sane person. But Spider-Man claims to be a hero. Well, tell that to the bank employees who are out of a job. The customers who had irreplaceable family heirlooms in the safe deposit boxes. Couldn't he have waited until Schultz was, I don't know, outside to start the fight? Of course, then he would have probably wrecked several people's cars, because Spider-Man views our city as his playground and your property as his toys. And he just loves smashing his toys together.
All units, 1034. Demons are firing on police. Need additional units to the lower east side.
That shootout's gonna get someone killed. Officers, pull your wounded back. I'll handle this. Was a maniac, but he loved New York. The demons, though, seems like they just want to tear... Mott Street, the main street of Chinatown. Touristy, but great dim sum. Masterpiece.
All units, 10:30 on an armored car. Suspects are wearing masks. Nearest units converge on Lower Chinatown.
Demons are out of control, terrorizing the whole city. There are easier ways to make money, guys. Less socially destructive, too. Hold tight. Hurry! Please! Those men could have died. Need to shut down the demons before more lives are lost.
Thanks. Another half a second, I'd have been flat buried.
Lovely.
Friends, I've just received an update on Adrian Toombs, aka the Vulture. Apparently, this winged criminal has fallen ill with cancer, and he's been moved to the Raft Infirmary for treatment, which will undoubtedly cost a fortune in public funds. Now let me ask you, why do we even have an infirmary at the Raft? It's a supermax prison, full of maniacs. If they get sick, let nature take its course. Now I realize that's harsh, but so is my tax bill.
Love it.
No, you're in there. Over here.
Oh boy, rockets! They got rockets!
干掉他！一起上！得帮我对付所有的人。
That was a workout.
Officers are engaged in a shootout with demons. Incident was reported near Trinity.
Demons are getting worse than Fisk ever was. Hold tight, officers. The web-swinging cavalry's here. Was a maniac, but he loved New York. The demons, though, seems like they just want to tear the city down. So tired. Gotta get home to sleep. Magnifique.
Now, how often do I say Spider-Man should let the police handle crime? At least 6 times a day, and that's on my day off. And for once, that is exactly what happened. When Officer Jefferson Davis stopped a truck full of armed criminals from mowing down innocent bystanders. What about Spider-Man, you ask? Where was the city's self-styled champion? Oh, he's the one who started this chase, right out of an 80s action movie. But it took a real hero to finish it. Thank God Officer Davis was on the scene, and that he saved all those lives in spite of Spider-Man's interference. Jefferson Davis, you have earned the coveted J. Jonah Jameson nod of respect. I just know.
Attention all units, active robbery of an armored vehicle. Available officers, move on the financial district.
demons are out of control. Terror on... Gentlemen, that is not how an ATM works. That's not even an ATM.
我们会让制作成功稳步上涨。要把你吓死！快点！快点摘他！别让眼睛看到你！手榴弹！
大光，你们会让他赢？拖住他！
都闪开！
你跟我好好的，别让我回去。 你不过是球童。
Demons aren't just a street gang.
Hey, Pete. One of my pet projects. I always thought the cellular network was vulnerable to terrorist attacks, so I set this up to monitor it. Can you do me a favor? Look for anything suspicious.
Uh-oh. It's not terrorists, but there's a glitch in the system that's causing interference. And if I don't fix it, it'll bring the whole network down. Right now, it's only affecting the most sensitive equipment, like mine. I need to stay outside the areas of interference while I fix the cell towers. There. I set my lenses to show me the danger zones. Gotta fix the cell towers before the whole city's comms go down. The size of the problem area fluctuates. I need to be ready for a sudden change. One down, but I'll need to fix 3 more to solve the problem. Bet I can use those helicopters to swing. So much depends on cellular networks now. A crash would affect police, hospitals. It'd be as bad as a blackout. Gotta hurry. Soon the whole system's gonna go. Got it. The job's only halfway done. Oh man, I wish there was a way to fix this for every... Okay, let's not do that again. Got that one fixed. Bought me some time, but I can't slow down. Can't waste a second. Getting to be a tight squeeze. Can't waste a second. Getting to be a tight squeeze. Bam! Now New Yorkers can share their domestic disputes on the subway again. And emergency services are safe, which is, also important. If the network had crashed, it would have cost Oscorp a bundle to fix their comms. They'll want to keep this station up and running. Harry's project should be safe. Beautiful. Nice.
Hey, Spider-Man, anyone do your taxes? I'm Zip.
他在那儿，在那里，别让他跑了！是蜘蛛侠，干掉他！
Oh boy. Rockets! They got rockets!
上去！打掉他！有流浪的！ 点他！绝不留情！离开！
definitely not loving the demons are targeting me now thing.
All units, officers are engaged in a shootout with demons. Available officers, move on the financial district.
Wait till Mom
Check
sees
it out.
this.
Good, Spidey.
Demons are stepping. Gentlemen, that is not how an ATM works. That's not even an ATM.
兄弟，我们是路条的人，在前方。今天你要死了！让九流带着，相信他有无人机的。不是小人。快放下！小心有树啊！
This is one of Mom's earliest projects. We were trying to develop a bacteria that would dissolve all the plastic in the oceans. But well, she ran out of time. Like, if you have any ideas, it would really mean a lot.
With some genetic tweaking, I might be able to crack it. But I need a better equipped lab. And the bacteria only lives in liquid environments. Wait, my web fluid. I can keep the bacteria alive in my web cartridge. ESU should have the chemicals I need to increase its power. Oh man, the bacteria dissolved my web. It's in the cartridge for the webs I swing from. Okay, by law they have to dispose of their chemicals in these containers. Should be some stuff I can use. All set. Now I have to get to Dr. Octavius's lab to combine everything. I'll just take the subway, but the bacteria won't survive that long. Okay, now I just need to grab the bonding agent. And now the industrial centrifuge that'll get the bacteria out of my web fluid so I can store it properly. Just need to isolate the bacteria. Beautiful. I think I improved the bacteria, but I can only tell for sure back at Harry's research station. Cool. Logic controller for the microcables Doc's been theorizing. These things are awesome. So much more versatile than traditional simple AI that'll improve the prosthetic's functionality over time. Welcome to the future. Now the prosthetic has a tiny brain. Cool. And a little creepy. Dove right in with the intracranial interface. Revolutionary, but not 100% stable. We need to refine this design. Lots of late nights in this lab. Glad Doc keeps the snacks stocked up. We should get more of those little cheese squares, though. Should have my web swinging back. Let's see. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, sweet web swinging. I'll never take you for granted again. I hope this works. I remember when Harry's mom started the project. It meant so much to them both. Where there's a web, there's a way. There's the testing receptacle, full of plastic. Let's see what happens. It's working. Not as fast as I'd hoped, but better than before. Probably needs further testing. Didn't get all the plastic, but it's a big step forward. Enough for Oscorp to keep working on it. They'd win the Nobel Prize. And it wouldn't hurt their stock price either.
Get ready, folks, because this is a bombshell. We have on the line a lady whose husband was kidnapped by Spider-Man.
What? No, you've got it all wrong. My husband was kidnapped by criminals who shoved him into the trunk of a car. Spider-Man found him and got him out, then arrested the criminals when they came back.
Pardon me, ma'am, I didn't hear that last part over my intern's utter incompetence. You realize, of course, that it's possible Spider-Man arranged the kidnapping so he could save your husband and grab all the glory?
Huh, that seems like a lot of trouble to go to when he could just stop actual crimes.
It's clear we are at an impasse. My best to you and your husband, madam. Jared, go to commercial, then fire yourself. Then rehire yourself before the commercial ends. But no, your job hangs by a thread. If I paid you, I'd cut your salary in half.
Got a plan next year.
Demons are getting bolder. Engaging police in the streets now. Okay, kids. You can't play nice. You lose your armor-piercing toys. 需要弹药。 That's it. Everyone okay? Demons fight like men possessed.
That's the last of them. Saved our butt, Spider-Man. Demons fight like demons.
Good one. You'll mention it, officer.
Okay, be careful in here, Pete. This station analyzes hazardous chemicals, basically trying to figure out how to counteract them if they ever got out into the world, which hopefully they never will.
Oh no. Someone broke in and stole a volatile rocket propellant. And they must have cracked the container because it's leaking. From the timestamp on the security cameras, it just happened. I need to get it back. My spider bots are still just prototypes, but this is a good time to test one. Its sensors can follow the chemical trail. Better than me swinging up on the thief. If he freaks out and drops the hydrazine, he'll blow up half a block. Gotta find a quiet place to deploy the spider bot, where I can hang out and guide it. Okay, little guy. Let's find where the chemical dripped and vacuum it up before it makes someone sick. Not only is Mini-Me cleaning up the spills, it's leading me right to the thief. The thief's hiding in crowds. I'll disperse him with a subsonic blast. Won't hurt anyone, but it's super annoying. Lucky this stuff's only dangerous over a long exposure. Or if it combusts. Maybe... maybe not. End of the trail. He's in this crowd. He's running. Gotta wrap him up with a web burst.
Webs are all over me!
Got it. Now to get the fuel back. Got it. Now I just need to return the fuel to the station.
It's corny, but
This little spider bot's useful. If I can ever find a way to make them cost-effective, they'd be a big help. Chemicals back where it belongs. I beefed up the station's security and sent Yuri the camera footage to convict the thief. A bad day's work. This is one station that was already earning its keep. It should be safe from being shut down, especially now that the chemicals are locked away. Running tests on carbon nanotube biocompatibility. Decent candidate for a direct tissue interface, but I feel like we can do better. Graphene. But the structure is super unique. What is this? Oh, awesome! It's been nano-latticed. Wow, that's strong. Could be a great structural element for a prosthetic.
Damn it! Why do I keep repeating the same mistake over and over? Norman Osborn cannot be trusted. In matters large and small, if Norman has the chance to profit off another man's loss, he'll take it. It's infuriating. Someday I'll turn the tables. I'll teach Norman what it is to feel helpless and small.
Doc must have more history with Norman than he shared.
Now, friends, you know I'm always open to differing points of view. So after a police officer called me out on social media for being too hard on Spider-Man, and it went viral and people just wouldn't shut up about it, I agreed to a debate. Officer, welcome.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, so me and my guys went in a shootout with some desperate characters who had nothing to lose. I mean, they didn't care if we all lived and died. And somebody would have, trust me, if Spider-Man hadn't helped us.
All right, fair enough. I'm not saying he never does anything good. I'm saying he causes more problems than he solves. You have to go to the academy, right? Be thoroughly trained. You have rules to follow.
Sure, but he seems to know what he's doing, too.
It worked out for the best this time. Next time, how do we know Spider-Man won't cause the deaths of all concerned?
Oh, he never has before, has he?
I believe we'll just have to agree to disagree. Thank you for your service. Goodbye!
Nothing like an RPG to wake you up.
蜘蛛侠，干掉他，让他尝尝这个。
If you told 12-year-old me one day dudes in masks would try to blow him up with rockets, well, actually, you'd probably get pretty excited.
This station's simple, but really important. It measures toxins in the air, way more sensitive than anything the city has. Bad air hits children and the elderly first. This was a big one for my mom.
If his data is accurate, there's way too much sulfur dioxide in the air. I have a spidey hunch this is caused by inefficient engine exhaust. If I get some fresh samples, I can identify the make and model and report them. Okay, got that one. This can't be good for me. Nice. Just need need a few more samples. Oh, that one smelled. Just a couple more. Got it. One more should do it. Oh, don't die, don't die. That's it. Phew. Okay. Looks like we have 3 guilty parties. I'll need to get pictures of them for proof. Taking pictures. Just like the old Bugle days. Life was so much simpler back then. One down. Excuse me. That's a keeper.
Can't talk to Spider-Man.
The hat trick. All set. That'll get a recall ordered, courtesy of your Earth-friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Good, Spidey. Don't worry about it.
Be advised, masked suspects are attacking an armored car. Officers needed near Turtle Bay.
demons are Gentlemen, that is not how an ATM works. That's not even an ATM.
干掉他，兄弟！
Demons seem to be gearing up for something big.
All units, police are engaged in an active shootout with demons. Please proceed to Madison.
Hey, pal. This station tests particulate matter in the air. Now, you'd probably have some science jargony way to say this, but basically, too much is not good.
Readings are troubling but inconsistent. The only way I'll figure out what's going on is to test nearby emissions. But I've got other problems. The sampler's detecting toxic particles. Better check it out. That steam vent's a good place to start. There's something in here that doesn't belong. Let's analyze it. Mercury. Bonded with something else. I can't tell what. This obviously isn't confined to one building. A lot of people are at risk. Let's see what a sample from this can tell me. Nitric acid in there too, but also something else. I'm on the right track. Just need to keep following the trail. This is more widespread than I thought. The whole neighborhood's in danger from this. Phew. That stinks to high heaven. Time to find out what's in it. Ethanol. Why is this sounding so familiar? Mercury with nitrogen and ethanol. Gotta get back on the trail. When this is over, I'll alert the health department so they can check on the local residents. I think I found the problem. Caustic chemicals are leaking out of those barrels and into the plumbing. Need to clean up the site fast. Huh. The calcium and silicon in concrete makes it an ideal absorption material. Looks like I'll have to make a mess to fix this mess. One down. Nice, it's working. Just a couple... Breathing this stuff in, not good. Last one. Gotta stay above this stuff. That's it. Sealing the grate with webbing should stop any residual drainage. That could have been way worse. Harry's research station just proved why it needs to stay open.
anyone else heard reports of Spider-Man literally seeking out clouds of smog to swing through? Is this the behavior of a sane individual? I'll tell you what I think is going on here. When I was a lad, there was a problem with juvenile delinquents sniffing glue to get high. Knowing Spider-Man's weak moral character and thrill-seeking personality, I'd guess the same principle is at work here. But inhaling toxic substances also damages the brain, which actually explains a lot about Spider-Man. He's swinging through the city hopped up on smog.
All units, we're receiving reports of an armored car robbery. Reports are coming in from Little Tokyo.
Demons are out of control. Gentlemen, that is not how an ATM works. That's not even an ATM. Demons aren't just a street gang.
Hey, Pete. So this station monitors water pressure down to the individual building. Structures above 4 stories use water towers to augment the city's system. The idea is to identify problems before they spread, you know?
Whoa. The pressure in this building's all over the map. I need to find out why. The water towers connect to the city's system at the 4-story mark. I'll scan the pipes, try to see where this starts. Pipes are fine up here. Whatever's causing this, it's lower. Here's the problem. Valve's at the wrong setting. Easy enough to fix. That Shouldn't have happened. I better seal these fast before Jameson pins it on me. Got it. Even better than duct tape. Just call me the amazing spider plumber. Et voila! All fixed. Just in time. Nailed it. Got it. Last one. But those won't hold long. Pressure shouldn't be that high. Unless the drainage is blocked. I'll check the outlet pipe. The outlet pipe's down by the waterfront. I'll go see if anything's blocking it. Now I ask, how many other heroes fight crime and fix your shower? And now Oscorp can't deny Harry's station stopped a public utility meltdown.
This is just a fact. This is...
Demons are getting worse than Fisk ever was. Okay, kids. You can't play nice. You lose your armor-piercing toy. Demons are down. I'll let you take it from here, officers. Bad mojo, officer. Real bad.
3 years to acquire my gun, then the demon showed up. Now, I feel like I never stopped pulling the trigger. Can you, lift something
Great
heavy?
outfit.
What's your problem, webhead? I got your back, Spider-Man.
Keep up the good work, man.
Love the suit. Seriously, I want one. What's wrong? Picture.
10:30. Armored vehicle is under duress from men in masks. Additional officers requested near Flatiron.
Demons are stepping up their game. These guys are worse than... Gentlemen, that is not how an ATM works. That's not even an ATM! Demons aren't just a street gang.
Okay, so this station collects overflow data from all the others. Yeah, God forbid we waste Oscorp's server space. Anyway, do me a favor and make sure it's running smoothly, or everything these stations do is for nothing.
This isn't nearly enough server space. It's close to overloading. That'll trigger a purge, and everything Harry has will be lost. I can't let that happen. Wait. ESU has a backup server near here they never use. That can handle the excess data, but I'll need to realign the transmission dishes to make a link from here to there, fast. The active receiver's easy to find. Just have to get... Okay, now to find another link in the array. Got it. Just have to keep doing that. What's taking up all that space on Harry's servers? Looked like DNA sequencing, but that seems beyond the scope of the research stations. Focus, Pete. It won't matter what's on the server if it all gets erased. Getting close. Should be in view of the ESU server now. Got it. Now I can initiate the data transfer if I hurry. This is for all the marbles. It's working! Everything's stored successfully. Should be fine until I have Norman assign Harry some more server space. And he'll be glad to when he sees what the stations have been doing.
Another low-information Spider fanboy tried to troll me, as the young people say, by claiming Spider-Man was providing a public service plugging leaks in water towers. Let me tell you why this itsy-bitsy brain spider was climbing this particular water spout, people. Because he tampered with the water pressure system. He was seen earlier messing with a valve that only qualified workers are supposed to use. Wake up, America! Spider-Man creates the problems he then solves, then expects you to reward him with your adoration. The sad thing is, all too many do. Fortunately, you know better, thanks to me.
.1034. The Demons have opened fire. Officers down. Officers needed at the yards. Please copy.
That shootout's gonna get someone killed. Hold tight, officers. The web-swinging cavalry's here.
定式入入。哎，看清楚一点啊！你刚刚应该就要收拾他们了。你们不知道对手是谁？我们同志生来就是死，是吧？说不拢是的。
Demons are down. I'll let you take it from here, officers.
Hey, Pete. This lab monitors the health of marine life, and we've got a bunch of medicine on site if you need it. But the effects these diseases have, they are not something any living creature should go through.
Looks like there's a bacterial infection in the fish. I better take care of it before the food supply's contaminated. Found an antibacterial spray in the lab that should heal the fish. I just need to spray it over the water. And fast, before people start getting sick. First step, get to the docks. I bet whatever's in those barrels caused the problem. Gotta get him out of the water. Just call me your friendly neighborhood garbage man. These barrels are smarter than some of the guys I usually fight. Now that it's clear, this is a perfect spot to spray. If I spread it evenly, the water currents will take it far and wide. gotta cover a wide area. The fish will spread it to other fish, which is good. There's not much for me to swing from further out. Based on the water currents, there's another area I need to hit. More barrels. Definitely the source of the bacteria. I'll get rid of them. Great thing about barrels, they don't shoot at me. The downside is, I don't think these barrels appreciate my quips. All clear to spray. Come on, fishy fishies. This is good for you. This is why I never had an aquarium. I bet someone calls this into Jameson as Spider-Man, water polluter. Okay, time to find a spot to scan my finny friends and make sure they're cured. All clean. Well, by the standards of the docks. We stopped an outbreak before it started. It'll be tough for Oscorp to argue this station isn't pulling its weight.
All units, civilians are in need of assistance following an accident. Please proceed to Hell's Backs. Over.
Car wreck down there. Bad one. People could be injured. A pedestrian's trapped under that car. I have to help them. Almost got it!
Hey, Spider-Man! There's a bunch of guys trying to rob a store. The driver must have popped up. Caused a whole wreck.
I need to find whoever caused this wreck before anyone else gets hurt.
Thanks.
I'm losing him! Gotta catch up. I'm losing him!
You forgot to give people your insurance info back there.
Somebody shoot him! I'm gonna put you in the ground!
Hey, Spider-Man, anyone do your taxes? I'm this close to getting my CPA.
Officers, be advised. We have a report of a missing person.
Got it.
Incident is active near Longacre. Over.
I'll tune my earpiece to listen for sounds of someone struggling. I'll set my earpiece to focus on muffled voices. Come on out. Stretch your legs.
Oh God, thank you. I do not like small spaces. They're back. Don't let them hurt me!
Can't be. Be sure to be Spidey.
Big mistake, pal! I can't reach them! Get ready for some pain! Drop that! He's hurt! Try doing that to me! Get over here! He's grabbing this!
milk carton. Thanks, Mike. Thank you.
Guy in a trunk. Man, feel it. Why do the demons need that much cash?
So, we installed energy-saving LED billboards all around this area. This station monitors how they're performing. I'm just hoping it saves enough money that Oscorp keeps this program going.
Typical. Oscorp ignored the specs and jacked up the voltage going into the billboards. If I don't fix it, they'll explode. People could get hurt. And it would definitely be the end of this station. I need to use my electric webs to shock the screens into shutting down. And I don't have long to do it. Explosions would make these ads more interesting. Someone should really bring back sign painting. always knew someday they'd weaponize tackiness. Definitely a target-rich environment. Gotta hit each screen individually.
Over here! Fighting. So cool.
Maybe someday they're... Phew. Now that the threat's passed, they can adjust the billboards properly. And they did save a lot of money, which seems to be Oscorp's priority, so I bet this station's in the clear.
Neighborhood pictures. There.
Hi, Spider-Man. I'm afraid. Why not? The police, Spider-Man, so we got everyone else. Let's get them too.
Shootout's gonna get someone killed. Hold tight, officers. The web-swinging cavalry's here. Was a maniac, but he loved New York. The demons, though, seems like they just want to tear the city.
Okay, Pete. As feeders to lure in birds and analyze their droppings. Yeah, that's right. I got an MBA to test bird poop. Seriously though, you probably know that birds carry diseases that affect people, and we need to make sure they're healthy. You know, I really wish I was there to hear your finest toilet humor on this one.
Uh-oh. The pigeons are infected with a serious strain of avian flu, and it's already mutated to a form that can spread to humans. Okay, Harry's lab had everything I needed to make a vaccine. Gotta spread it fast, or the pigeons will be like rats with the bubonic plague. My best bet's dispersing it at 3 major migration points. Luckily, the station told me where they are. First migration point's in a park. Birds there should spread the vaccine to their buddies. Pigeons put up with me swinging through their territory, so I owe them a favor. I bet the Avengers never have bird poop missions. Here we go. The vaccine's airborne, so I'll just spray it into the trees.
Don't mind, right?
Okay, 1 down, 2 to go. The spray won't bother people or other animals, but it'll cure the pigeons. Or trigger the zombie pigeon apocalypse. And 1 more left. I wonder what Jameson will make of this. Spider-Man spreads chemtrails, seems like a good bet. I like helping animals. They don't call me a menace or shoot at me or anything. I wonder if he'd be stretching things if I added veterinarian to my resume. Okay, that should work fast. I better scan some pigeons to make sure. That did it. No zombie pigeons. Huh. Nikola Tesla fed pigeons here. So did Harry's mom. I remember her bringing us. I wish I could tell Harry, but he's not answering calls, texts, anything. There are easier ways to make money, guys. Less socially destructive, too.
That's how Stop and straight in!
demons aren't just a street gang.
Officers respond. Witness report of an active drug deal. Please converge on Central Park.
Yeah, I know.
Gonna guess these guys aren't trading baseball cards. Oh, come on, fellas. You can't keep ducking income tax like this.
Not how I thought today was gonna go. Oh, fire round! Really?
I'll break your bones! Nope! Not okay! Get over here! All of us!
Come on, Spider-Wimp!
Knocking the ever-loving stuffing out of dealers is my anti-drug. Texted Yuri to pick these guys up. Oh, I wish there was a Spidey emoji I could put at the end.
Folks, I have received unsettling reports of Spider-Man in our public parks, where children play, apparently stalking pigeons. Yes, wild pigeons. You may wonder if he's gone insane, a perfectly valid question, but have you heard of the Goliath bird-eating spider? I'll spare you the gory details, but it's a spider big enough to devour birds. Now, Spider-Man sticks to walls like a spider, he jumps like a spider. What else does he do like a spider?
This is one of my labs that monitors water quality. Any nasty stuff gets in, it tells you. I wanted to check on it myself, but there's just never enough time.
Feels like Harry's not telling me something. I hope he's okay. That algae's already killing fish. And if I don't stop it, it'll work its way up the food chain fast. I whipped up a virus that'll attack it in Harry's lab. But I need a sample of the algae to make it work. Gotta get to the lake, stat. Got it. Now I need to crack the cell walls, and the only way I can do that in time is with G-Force. The quick and dirty way to apply G-Force is jump off a tall building, and the tallest one around is Oscorp. I wish I could do this in a lab, but there's no time.
Spidey, hey, do you like... stuff? Oh, sorry, something.
Jump the gun! Got nervous, I guess. Got an itchy web finger. Avengers Tower is so cool. But they're never around to use it. I think they're probably somewhere on the West Coast right now. Probably surfing or something. Woo! Got it! Now I just have to do it again. I am not eager to repeat that, but I have to. Good work! Now if I can just keep from throwing up. Gotta hurry back to the lake and turn this loose. There. And it's tailored to the toxic algae. Won't hurt normal plant life. Which is good, because a park without plants is just a vacant lot. Nice composition, if I do say so myself.
So, numerous witnesses saw Spider-Man swinging through Times Square like the glory hound he is, firing webs at electronic billboards and causing them to reboot. Granted, those billboards are an eyesore. In my day, sign painting was an art.
Keep fighting. You need Spider!
I realize the irony in me saying this, but I hope you've learned not to hit people.
You were just in time. They were like animals.
Hey, Pete. Now, this station tracks GPS chips deployed around the city on birds and other wildlife. It collects data on the environment, which Mom wanted, and helps improve GPS on Oscorp tech, which Dad wanted. So, it's actually probably safe. You know what, bud? I should have remembered to tell you not to bother with this one.
Hey, the tech here might help me track my missing Spider-Bot. Those things are too expensive to lose. Okay, I boosted the tracking signal on my other Spider-Bot. Now it can track its brother. I lost the other bot's signal in the park, so that's where I'll need to drop this one. Nothing unusual, just taking my Spider-Bot for a walk in the park, you know, like you do. Okay, it's following the pings from the other Spider-Bot. Let's see where it takes us. I wonder if a kid picked it up and took it home. It is way better than any toys on the market. Yeah, I told the AI to test it in narrow areas, so this pipe makes sense. Oh no, I hope it didn't get run over. New York drivers have no respect for the crosswalk.
Luxury apartments.
Looks like it made it quite a ways.
Central air, come on, come take a walk through. You never want to leave. Check out new luxury apartments.
Proximity alarm? What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me! And if I startle the bird, it'll drop the spider bot and break it. This pigeon's strong. Someone didn't skip wing day at the bird gym. Finally, its nest. Wait, that's the other spider bot! I busted a feathered kleptomaniac. Now that I know where they both are, time to mount a rescue mission. Harry really did me a solid that time. Wish I could thank him. I got some work to do on these spider bots before I can send them back out into the world again.
All units, a break-in was just reported. Any officers near Firehouse, please copy. Attention units, we've got reports of armed mugging. Please proceed to Columbia.
Keep it up, Spidey!
Always nice to stop a mugging. Gotta stay strong in the fundamentals.
Thanks. I hoped if I just kept him talking, someone would come along.
Nothing like an RPG to wake you up. Demons need a vacation or something. Dudes are way too high-strung. That's a keeper.
Thought you'd be taller.
Officers needed to assist civilians trapped in their cars after a crash. Reported location is near Douglas.
That car crash looks...
Spider-Man! That's right, Spidey! You show him!
in that car. There's someone inside that car. They're pinned by debris. Okay, still need to just a little more. Hold on! Everyone's safe. I should let fire and rescue do their jobs.
I'm gonna tell everybody you're for real.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Spidey! I saw the fist takedown on TV. The way you jumped through that window. Taxi! Wow! Just yo, taxi! Wow.
Nothing, Miss Spider-Man.
Officers, be advised. We have a reported kidnapping. Report came in from Hamilton Heights.
I'll set my earpiece to focus on muffled voices.
Get me out of here!
Easy, I've got you.
Thanks. But the cops understaffed. I was afraid no one would find me. It's them. They're the ones.
Wave to my grandma.
I feel like a damn cocoon.
And thus concludes our sordid tale of kidnappers and their inevitable downfall. I gotta get home to sleep.
Pete, my mom, big believer in the city's steam heating. It's better for the environment than fossil fuels, but high pressure can lead to deadly explosions. This station was designed to monitor the pressure in specific buildings. Help me show Oscorp it's worth the cost. Please.
Harry's really invested in preserving his mother's legacy. And who can blame him? There's been a sharp rise in the pressure in some nearby buildings. The problem seems to be caused by faulty regulators. I've got to break them off before the pressure gets too high. And the building explodes. The city will replace the regulators I break. There's no time to do this the polite way. Luckily, the regulators are on the exterior. A well-placed web shot should take them out. Magnifique! What do you bet Jameson's gonna lead his show tomorrow with a Spider-Man vandalizes building story? Can't leave any of them. Just takes one to cause a blast. The city will replace the regulators I break. There's no time to do this the polite way. Luckily, the regulators are on the exterior. A well-placed web shot should take them out. What do you bet Jameson's gonna lead his show tomorrow with a Spider-Man vandalizes building story? Can't leave any of them. Just takes one to cause a blast. Too many people in these buildings. No time to evacuate. It's up to me. Wrecking these won't cause any serious problems. The city can fix them easily. Okay, better head to the roof and make sure the pressure's vented properly. Nary a peep from my spider sense. Maybe one's safe. I better get out of here before someone asks me to pay for all this. Nice to see you.
You're a lot shorter than I thought.
What's up, Spidey?
Later, Spider-Man.
Wow, see? I told Jimmy the webs don't come out of your butt.
Wouldn't be New York without a seedy drug deal.
Spider-Man!
Aw, you guys are like little kingpins in training. So cute!
Look out! No warning when I strike your balls! Come on!
Knocking the ever-loving stuffing out of dealers is my anti-drug. Police are on their way, and so am I.
Okay, this one confounded me for a while. Apparently Spider-Man's been seen throughout the city tampering with steam regulators. Aside from generally being a vandal and a troublemaker, why would he do this? I'll tell you why. Because when the city has to send crews out to fix these problems, they need police to direct traffic around them. That's officers who aren't stopping crime. Which leaves, say it with me, Spider-Man. He's trying to take our brave officers' jobs.
All units, got a reported break-in. Additional officers report to Spanish Harlem.
Looks like we've got some doorbusters. And it's not even Black Friday. Man, Fisk goes away and suddenly it's amateur hour.
That looked painful. He moves so fast!
Look at it this way. If I'd actually let you break in, you'd be going away for a lot longer.
may be safe, because it's helping test an Oscorp military application, cloaking tech. But I don't love using armed drones to test it. Someone might get hurt.
Not if I'm the one who tests it. Let's see if I can integrate the cloaking tech with my suit. Success! Energy field interferes with my web gadgets. Not exactly a keeper. Uh-oh. Those armed drones are malfunctioning. They're dangerous, and the self-destruct signal's not working from here. But cloaked, I can get close enough to trigger the destruct mechanism. That drone didn't go far. I'll download its data before I wreck it, so they can ID the problem. Okay, I need to get within 10 meters of the drone to stop it, and I'll need to be cloaked. Nailed it! Now I've got to go visible again so I can swing to the others. Boom! Sorry, drone, but your data lives on. Better you than me. Didn't see it coming, did you? I'm always breaking stuff. Another one bites the dust. Scratch one drone. These armed drones even legal? Stealth Spidey strikes again. Stealth mode was fun, but it's not worth losing my webs over. Hopefully Oscorp will figure out armed drones in Manhattan are not a good idea. But I'm not holding my breath. Now they've got the data they need. And the stealth tech is promising, even if it needs work. I think Harry's station is safe. And if they ever work the bugs out, maybe I'll whip myself up a stealth suit. Raft. When a regular maximum security prison just isn't enough.
Backup needed? For a chase in progress. Available officers, move on Yorkville.
Those lunatics would kill someone driving like that.
Robbed a bodega, tied up the owner, and stole his vehicle.
Okay, you are not getting 5 stars.
Kill Spider-Man. Too short-handed for a muscle.
See ya. So that's just... More crooks? This fight's going viral. Sorry, I'm usually web swinging.
I will crush your tiny bones! I'll break your bones!
So much for the gang that couldn't drive straight. Perfect. Oh boy. Rockets! They got rockets!
蜘蛛侠，干掉他！尝尝这个。
That was a workout. Nailed it.
All units report of a possible narcotics sale. Location is Museum Mile. Over.
Oh, come on, fellas. You can't keep ducking income tax like this.
Get down!
How's that feel?
Back off, punk!
Knocking the ever-loving stuffing out of dealers is my anti-drug. Police are on their way. And so am I. Masked up peace.
An armed mugging was just reported. Need a unit on scene. Officers near Devil's Shelf, please report to the scene.
Violin music on your phone? Who wants a picture?
Move! Man, got it. Like this.
And no more muggers. I love a happy ending.
Thank you. Nice to know someone's still looking out for us.
So tired.
Peter. Oh, Peter. Don't don't even know why I'm bothering to record this. Norman has neutered us, and soon the lab will be out of funds. We were on the verge of such great things. If we had just a bit more time and money, I know all the ideas in our heads would have come pouring. Wait. Ideas in our heads. My God, Peter, that's it! Today's the day. Grant review. We're ready. The work has progressed at a remarkable pace. I honestly never thought we'd get the tensile actuator back to an acceptable tolerance. But Parker, the boy has an eye for guerrilla science like none other. Just as I was ready to order a custom machine replacement part, he returned from the hardware store with a bottle of solvent and a toothbrush. Bang! Actuator problem resolved. The boy is a genius. A chronically late genius. It's already 10 after. Where is he? Surely he couldn't have forgotten today's review.
Sorry I let you down, Doc.